Okay, we're gonna start coaching. Oh my god. Oh my god.
For starters, I was thinking of explaining maybe some things on Akali.
Okay.
They nerfed her early game a lot. So in the beginning, I definitely play passively like how you would a Kassadin because your Q costs like 1,000,000 energy. So I try to not trade too much. It depends on the lane for sure. Like it depends if it's something that's gonna run into you easily, like say a Katarina or a Sylas. You can definitely look for trades, but especially against mages or anything that's gonna poke you out, or anything that you might get into like an extended fight over. You try to avoid it because in the early levels your Q costs way too much energy. A very important thing, like for starters, I think, is figuring out the max Q range. It's good to get a good hang of where the max Q range is whenever you're doing anything. Proc the passive. So you can just like hit it and move away for that 1 second and you will automatically get your passive. Another big thing is like say like the basic, trade and lane, as I'm sure you know, is you get your Q and then you shroud and then you Q again. Like before they get away, say you get that first Q off and they're starting to run away, you have just enough time. You have just enough time till the moment you hit your Q and to do the basic trade, you get the movement speed from the shroud. Another thing is you definitely come online level 9 when your when your energy cost is down to what is it 70, and you can just take extended fights and spam Q a lot. One thing I like to do in case like let's say someone like jumps right on me, I love to do just the first E, which gives you the first passive proc, and usually when you hit that first E, you'll just be enough so that they'll be chasing you and you'll be on top of them, and you can get one empowered auto off. Like you'll be able to get that the first passive proc off immediately when the person's trying to get on top of you, and then the second E also gives you another pass. Work around it to get the movement speed. The basic combo to like engage and try to one-shot someone in lane when you hit level 6 is to R and immediately E. The easiest way to land it, like when you're first starting to get used to landing it, is to do it backwards. So like say you are here and you go in this direction, you can just easily land it if you just aim it backwards.
Okay, got it.
That's the easiest way to do it. Send your R2 with flash as well, like that. The damage of R2 you can extend it, and playing around your cooldowns. In a normal team fight, like say you can eat someone and they're all over there, you can E in and make a lot of time for your team just being enshrouded in the middle of the team fight. And looking for, you can E in to whoever and then look for your priority target.
Thing to know about me is I am a very, 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 very terrible SES. Like actually it's really bad. It's
Okay.
I feel like that's the number one thing that I need to like. If I could get good at that, I feel like I'll be a better player.
Yeah.
But I also feel
sure,
like
in
with
early game
Akali, it's kind of hard to be good at CS in the beginning.
And
How would you farm with Akali?
it also costs a lot. Like I would try in the early game, like you just need to use a lot of autos. Like when people are pushing into you, that will happen a lot because if you go up against mages or even assassins, most people in early game will just be able to push faster than you.
Yeah.
So you need to obviously watch out for someone looking to trade for you, but you need to always just be autoing the wave so you don't get pushed under tower and you're not in a situation that you're just farming your whole wave under tower.
Okay.
And then the enemy mid laner will just have all the prio in the world to rotate and help their team.
So avoid having to farm under tower.
I like to, especially with the cannon, I just love to always land the E, and then the second E does way more damage. So you can always, secure the cannon that way. It's important that, when you're trying to push a wave as quickly as you can, that you always get the back minions. You probably won't always be able to get the whole wave with the same Q, but it's important that you, look here and see how I hit the front minions as well as the back minions. But this is a little more advanced stuff. Like, let's say they're under tower and they're very low, you can look to engage on them like this. Like if you have your ult, you can shroud and then you can leave your E and your shroud. No way, I did it like way too close. Like let's say they're over there by their tower, so you can leave your shroud there. You can do all the damage you need and then get back out with your E.
Oh, okay. I always hear that like people sometimes say like using you save your shroud. Is that true or no?
I save my shroud. I definitely try not to use it for farming unless I for sure
Mm.
just need to push because it has such a high cooldown, especially in early game, that you just want to have it on you. And also when you do use it, you need to be very wary of that's when the jungler can gank you. A huge plus on Akali is that it's hard to gank you. It's
Oh.
just like junglers hate ganking you because you have so many ways to get away.